if you put your bare foot, but if you put your bare foot on the floor, you can feel the vibration. You don't feel that? You don't hear it? You smoking crack, bro. There's no way. There's no way you don't hear it. You're... I'm about to get a pillow, and we're gonna do. You ever seen on TikTok people do videos of themselves sleeping? They get paid for that shit. That's about to be us on this platform. Like, we're gonna do nap time together soon, guys. Look at that. That ass. I told Nani to text me on the other phone or to call you if it's emergency. But she'll be coming soon anyway. You're. Let me know if everybody's sleeping, because if everybody's sleeping, I'm about to be sleeping too. You're. You see Peanut? Peanut tweaking in the cage. Hi, Shayna. I was looking for you because where's my bed? Yo. I'm ashamed to say, again, for like the third time since LiveMas has begun, today almost didn't happen. I feel like, I don't know. I really, you know what it is? It's unexpected for me to be feeling like this. I didn't expect to feel like this month. And I don't know, maybe it's because of this long ass vacation that I just took from social media entirely. Because literally, I was just saying, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to continue this into January. I don't think so. We're gonna have to work something out with this schedule. You know what it is? I slept on myself because I think since I did it with no problem for the last 4 years, because I was still very deep in my trauma, so I was like overworking and overcompensating in like every area of my fucking life. And now I'm just like, I ain't gotta do this. I ain't gotta do this. I ain't gotta do that. I ain't gotta talk to you. I ain't gotta give a fuck about you. I'm Oprah this season. Like, fuck you, you out of my life. Like that. That goes with work too. I think that's what's happening. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna get into some cards though. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't put no thought into the decks that I was grabbing. I literally just grabbed the first three that I found. And the first one actually that I grabbed was the Moonology, which I was like perfect fit because the new moon is full moon is tomorrow. It's a full moon or new? Full moon. Full moon in Gemini actually, which when I was reading that this morning, I'm like, wasn't I just talking about Gemini energy? I feel like yesterday or the day before yesterday, I was talking about Gemini energy. And bam, here we are. Let me use this charger. Go ahead, I left it there. I'm gonna move this over a little bit. I don't know. I don't know how much salsa I'm gonna be able to give y'all today, but like, we're gonna get into the cards. I got a 5 below deck, which is the first, not a 5 below deck, the first 5 below deck we ever had together, which this one be having some gems in it. And we have the African Tarot and the Moonology. I want to start with this one. This is an oracle, but like I said, it's kind of fitting. First of all, I haven't pulled from this one for mad long. So why was it at the top on my rack? I have no idea, but I digress. I ain't gonna ask no questions. Tomorrow is also the last day of Mercury retrograde. We still retrograding? Tomorrow is done? Wait, but tomorrow is done means that we still got a fucking shadow period, don't we? For like 2 weeks. This next week should be interesting. What you mean? Like interesting like wow? Or interesting like fuck my life? Which one? Because let me know. I'll just hide right now. Let me know. Put me on. Fill me in. Please. Por favor. Did I show y'all the box? I think I did. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do no new shit. I want to be left alone. That's it. That's it. I'm officially like the old bitch that's like, just déjame quieta ya. That's it. Please. Hi, Martha. You just made me more tired, Shayna. Talk about we're gonna get fire under our asses to start some new shit. I don't want to start no new shit. I don't. Oh, it's gonna carry us into spring. Just making me feel more better and better and better with everything you're saying. Yo. I'm thugging it out. Like, I'm talking my shit, but like, I'm thugging it out. I got this. I got this. I said we were gonna do December. We doing December. January, though? Don't hold me, because January, y'all probably gonna fucking hate me in January. Honestly, because I got a good mind right now to announce some shit right now. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna sleep on it. Neptune. Neptune is on its move. Where's my glasses? How about that? I don't even know. Neptune is on the move too, headed towards Aries. That sounds dangerous. I ain't gonna even lie. Don't say that. Come on now. I got a good mind to pin that one. She said, I mean, it can't get worse, right? Listen, don't ever say that. Not in my space, please. Because the way shit be going in my life, I'll be like, yo, we can't get worse. Bam. Shit just got 10 times worse. I don't say that. I don't say those things. I done learned my lesson there. Oh. Look at Spirit. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up and pull the cards because you chatting. You've been doing this for 5 years, ho. You chatting right now. They didn't just slap me with the fucking full moon and Gemini card. Y'all see that? That's not crazy? Hold on. Wait a minute. I wasn't ready. I was not ready. I wasn't ready. Hi, chosen one. There are 2 cards. Yes, there are 2 cards. Holy shit. Holy shit. The full moon in Gemini card, as we're talking about the full moon energy, it's for, depending on where you are, the full moon is tonight. For me, where I am, it's tomorrow, the 15th. The answers you need are coming. That's not, it's just me, or like that's a little bit wild that that card came out like that, because y'all saw me shuffle it, right? The second card is a new romantic cycle begins. The new moon in Libra. When is the new moon in Libra? I should know this off the top of my head. This is sad. New moon in Libra is next year, October. Is that not? October 21st. Next year. That could, we're only in December, so this could actually represent something that just took place. Something that just took place. That could be a thing too. The answers you need are coming. Full moon Gemini. We're definitely going to read this one from the book, because how could we not? How could we not read that one? Full moon Gemini. Where are you? Page 72. So these passages are not long at all, which is why I don't mind going into them. So that's what we're going to do right now. So if anybody who's coming into the chart right now, I just got on, number 1. Number 2, I was just talking mad shit. Number 3, Spirit told me to shut the fuck up and literally gave me the full moon in Gemini card. So I'm going to just shut up. We're going to stick to the cards. And we're just going to be grateful. That's what we're going to do. So it says, and for anybody who's coming in, I didn't pull this. Like, I didn't go through the deck and look for this card. This card fell out. Got it? Got it. Matter of fact, I'm going to read both. Because I was just talking about I wasn't feeling this. And now I'm here. We in there. There ain't no turning back now. So it says this card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth. But remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you are facing could well be one or a few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message, which is, quote unquote, least said, soonest mended. I ain't never heard that before a day in my life, but it says, it's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power. As metaphysician Florence Shin put, again, quote unquote, your word is your wand. It says you create magic and your own reality every time you express yourself. It says the attunement for this card says have an important conversation, but stay calm. It says don't be superficial. You need to laugh off the situation and just move on. And also job applications have good prospects, which is interesting because I feel like yesterday's live, we were talking a lot about employment stuff. So the teaching for this card literally says talk, talk, and talk. Talk, talk, and more talk. As the emotional full moon moves into the communicative sign of Gemini, it's too easy to say too much. So mind how you go if you pull this card. This card can also indicate an enjoyable social event, since the full moon in Gemini is a great time for socializing. This card, I don't know this word, AUGURS, well, for any study you're either taking or considering. Full moon in Gemini. Let's see what the Libra card is talking about. I wasn't going to read this one originally, but I want to read it because I know that these cards, sometimes it says, no matter when you pull this card, this is what, blah, 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 blah. So I want to pull this one because we either just passed this cycle or this is talking about an up and coming one, because this one's, the new one is far. This would be next year, you know? So I just want to read it and see what it's talking about. 54. It says, this is again, the new moon in Libra, this card. Give and take could well be the answer to whatever dilemma you're asking about. Compromise may be called for. It's time to start negotiating or even renegotiating. When the new moon in Libra card comes up, there's a restart for you and for someone else. A new relationship could be beginning, and if that's the case, the chances are this will be a healthy and well-balanced connection. In anything you do after pulling this card, doing it in pairs is advised, such as teaming up with someone in business or in your personal life. It says, Libra is the sign of relating, and this card suggests that whoever is at the heart of the issue you're addressing is someone who will be open to talking things through. Avoid being selfish. It won't get you anywhere at this time. The attunement for this card says, reach out to someone and let them know that you care. Feel more and think less. Marriage or engagement could be on the cards. A legal matter will disappear. It will go away, it says. Pay some attention to your appearance, but don't be all about appearances. And then lastly, the teaching says, Libra is the sign of love and harmony, negotiation and relationships. It is harmonious, kind, and luxurious, and always aiming for balance. So when we have the new moon in Libra, or at any time you draw this card, you see, there's a restart possible for anything and everything connected to partnerships, negotiations, appearances, and justice. Remember that Libra is depicted by the set of scales. This energy wants to bring things back to equilibrium. It's funny because Shayna was just saying how this retrograde shit is damn near done. And so now I'm like, maybe that's why the Libra scale came out. It's not about the time. So the balance may be restored back to something may have been like at its peak, really balanced out in October, mid-October, around the time of the new moon Libra. And so I feel like from that point to now, things may feel like they've gotten out of whack. Pulling these cards together, because if you're coming in right now, you missed it. You missed it because both of these cards flew out of the deck. And one of these cards is the actual full moon in Gemini card. So this could literally, what I'm feeling from this is that, because at first I'm looking at it, I'm like, the Libra card, I'm like, that shit either just passed or this is next year. Like, why this energy is on the table? Why did it come out? But as I read both of them, which I wasn't originally going to do, the feeling now is more like the balance. Something seemed balanced. Somebody was in control. Somebody was in a more peaceful state. Somebody was in a more balanced space, a more justified space back in October. And I feel like from October till now, something may be out of whack, or it feels like something is out of whack. The retrograde may have a lot to do with that, because like I said, when I first came in, Shayna and I were having a whole powwow in the beginning. And she reminded me that tomorrow, or she informed me rather, that tomorrow is the last day of the retrograde, the Mercury retrograde, and also the full moon Gemini. So this full moon may be restoring something for a lot of us. I'm going to leave the cards out. All right, so let's go into the African Tarot because I'm feeling it. I am feeling the African Tarot. Hi, Laura. Hi, Starla. Hi, Allison. Oh my God. I see your name pop up and I'm like, fuck, I didn't look at the damn messages on Facebook. I gotta look at the messages, girl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hi, Ms. Redman. Wait, what? We had a solar eclipse on the new moon in Libra back in October. What that means? It sounds spicy, but like what that means? Yo. The Ace of Swords in the reverse. I feel like we pulled this the other day. I don't really like that. Ooh. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my Lanta. Shout out to my girl Kiara. Every time I say oh my Lanta, I think of Kiara. The Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Swords. So I just was saying, I feel like we was talking about this. We covered this energy. Ace of Swords in the reverse. If it wasn't yesterday, it was like recent. We talked about this. But unless that was a personal. No, it wasn't. It was live. Anyway, point is, this right here, whatever you haven't been expressing, whatever has been kept from you, whatever you haven't been clear on, whatever you haven't had clarity on, is about to change. Something is about to shift, which Gemini full moon, retrograde ending, like things are shifting. This makes sense to me. Perfect sense to me. The Hierophant, the Page of Swords. Before I move on, this is the Page of Pentacles, but before I even move on, this feels to me like someone is noticing, someone is paying attention, someone is watching your success, someone sees your potential. Because somebody's making me feel like they haven't achieved success yet, or they haven't achieved a level of success that they would have wanted to achieve. I don't got the mic. So what I'm going to do is pull y'all closer because, listen, we vibing, we just chilling here tonight. That's what's going on. I'm just going to pull y'all closer to me and pray for the best. That's what's happening. My OGs, y'all know I love for y'all to, like, be able to see the table, but I can't lie. I'm out of it. I'm out of it. I haven't even been feeling it lately, like, drained. It's taken a lot for me to even be getting on these lives, like, and I've never had that. I've never had those feelings before. I've never experienced that before. So we just vibing here. I don't know what to tell you, you know? We just chilling. Also, Izzy may be walking in the door in a few minutes. And my man's on the couch, knocked out. So you may hear somebody snoring in a second. My mom's is running around like a maniac. She'll be out here in a second. So, like, we just vibing. We just vibing. We in the ghetto. This is what it is. You feel me? Page of Swords and the Hierophant. This is literally somebody sees potential in someone else. In your work, in you as a person, in you, in the relationship aspect, whatever. This feels to me like someone notices, someone sees something that other people may not see, or that other people may not realize, or that other people may be oblivious to. Other people may not even realize, like, what it is that they may know that you're working on something. They may see that you're showing up for something, but I don't think they realize there's something here that you have, or there's something here that you're doing that there's potential here. Like, this is something, this can be something. It will be something. It may be something, because someone's looking at it and they're almost like, huh, like, I'm gonna stick with this person, or I'm gonna follow this person's lead, or I'm gonna be following this person's story, because I see something here. That's what this feels like to me. And then I got the Page of Pentacles with the Three of Wands. Somebody's learning. It's not even that you're actively learning this. This feels, honestly, it feels like a one-time occurrence. It feels like, something is going to happen that's going to make me feel like, yo, that's for real. Like, this is serious. Like, it's really happening. It's really going to happen. It's really taking place. Like, something is really, but because it's the Page of Pentacles is my student. The thing is, I don't think someone's learning how to have faith. I think someone's learning about something that they have had faith about, if that makes sense. Because it doesn't feel like I'm learning how to have faith. And I mean, I guess that's part of the message, but ultimately the message here is more so I already had the faith. I already was faithful to something, to a business, to an idea. I was cultivating something. I was working on something. I think someone may have lost sight of the goal. I think someone lost sight of where they were going to end up, or where they were working to end up. Because I feel like now something is either going to be given, or there's an opportunity that comes up. There's something here that collective is like, oh, holy shit. And it's interesting to see the Page of Pentacles, because it's almost like you're not going to learn to have faith. You're going to learn why you've had this faith. That's what that feels like to me. I don't want to stay on it for too long, because quite frankly, that's just not the vibe that I'm on. Y'all know sometimes I go into tangents. Sometimes I get one card. Sometimes I get no card, and I'm talking for a whole hour. But honestly, I just feel like things don't have to be long and drawn out. I don't know if this is a message in itself. That's why I'm explaining this. But things don't have to be drawn out. Like, shit could really be, and I've been saying this for the last like week or so, things could really be simple. Things don't need to be drawn out. Hi, Angel Vibes. No, babe, we literally just started. Like, the first 20 minutes of this live, I mean, you could go back and watch if you want, but like the first few minutes, I was, first of all, having a powwow with Shayna. I was not even feeling it. I just was venting to my family and letting y'all know really what I've been feeling and what my experience has been so far with the LiveMas. Hi, Bermelda. Eclipses are endings. That would make sense. That would make, it's interesting because I read that eclipses are endings, and I thought, so mid-October to now, like just me, right? My personal stuff, endings, things ending. But even like a trial period of like, so this is my opportunity to walk away from something, right? Is this truly what I want to be doing or not? Last go around. It's like that. It feels like a last round, last ditch effort, like last chance. You on or you out? What we doing? It feels like that. You feel me? It feels like that. I feel that way too, girl. Superman Blue. Superman Blue. First of all, let me just say this, right? Because, so I got this thing on the chat where only the OGs could even comment. So you've been with us for a while, right? Cool. But the fact that you said A, I already know you know me in real life, but I can't tell who you are with the name. So that's why I'm laughing, because Superman Blue, I'm like, who the fuck is this? But I know you know me in person, because only people who know me call me A. Miss Redmond, did I say hi to you, girl? What's poppin'? The eclipse energy sticks around for up to 6 months. No me diga eso. Please. No. You don't see I look like I don't look like I'm fighting for my life today. Because I feel like it. I feel like it. I said I feel like it, and they give me like 9 fucking cards. Like, why must you play games with me today? Why? Low key, and I said this. Yo, when I said the live stream today, because like I said, I wasn't even going to go live today. But I low key feel like I already played myself on the 10th. Because like I said, I've been doing this for 5 years. And this December right here, this is the first December where I even missed 1 day. And I feel like that's like where I am right now in my life. Like personally, I feel like I'm being tested in a way where it's like, yo, you always been someone who was about your word. But sometimes you give your word for things, not just me, but like people in general. Sometimes you give your word to things and you mean that, you know, you're going to do it. You're going to pull up. You're going to execute. You're going to do what you say you're going to do. But sometimes things come up that are out of your control, whether it's your health, whether it's your emotional state, whether it's your mental health, whatever. Sometimes things come up and you just can't deliver what you had promised. And I think, and I said this, I think in one of the vlogs, I really struggled with that for a long time because even throughout the most traumatic experiences, if I said I was going to deliver something, I did it. I showed up. I probably showed up even more. I gave more of myself. But that was like part of my trauma. Like that was me responding to the trauma. You feel me? And so now at this big ass age of almost 36, I'm like, bitch, I'm still 17. Who's almost 36? Not me. I'm in denial every time I say that in this last like 2 months. But we're not gonna talk about that. But I do feel like in the last like few months, especially the last few weeks, I've really been hitting on that. Like I said, on the 10th, I really wasn't feeling it. And there was something that was like, I literally was gonna set the live and everything. And then I was like, you know what? This was the reason why I took off for a few months from everything, because I need to learn how to chill. Like I really need to learn how to chill. And so that's why I took that day. How I got into this whole tangent, I don't even fucking remember. But there was a message in there for somebody, because I'll just be going off these days. I don't know. Can't breath. With Neptune moving into the first house from the 12th. So it's Neptune is starting over then. It was in Pisces house and now it's moving to Aries. Right? That's what you mean? Because girl, if that's what you mean, I'm learning. I'm learning about the astrology shit. Yeah, you know me for over 20 years? Oh my land. I don't know. You're making me nervous here. I don't know. This is so me. There you go. This is why I just said I don't remember why I went into this whole tangent. This is why. Because it was for somebody to understand it. The last month has been kicking my ass in fatigue. Yo. You know what I noticed? First of all, did I say hi to you, Starla? I don't know if I did, but hey girl, hey. So there's this thing with this, right? Because I was just saying this the other day to somebody. I've been feeling tired, but not like sleepy tired. Like tired. Like when I tell people I'm tired, I don't want to go to sleep. I want to be done with your shit. Like that's what I feel. I feel like déjame tranquila, please. Like I just want to chill. I just want to relax. I feel like I've been working for the last 80 years. I just want to sit back for 2 minutes. Let me breathe. That's the feeling. Yes, on Neptune. See? I'm learning. Come on now. Isaac. Isaac. First of all, the only Isaac that I know that would be watching me right now has grown up. Because you just called yourself Isaac? Because I'm assuming this is nasty we talking to. Let me find out. We adults in this bitch. What? Let me find out. Which is super fire because it's always dope to me when people like that know me in real life watch me and like parlay with me on this channel. Because this don't be for everybody. You feel me? It don't. It don't. Leo with the strength card. Judgment. Judgment. I don't know why I feel like this is in somebody's pocket. So I don't know if this is somebody who has because it feels like pack it up. It's like, yo, pack it up. I'm over it. I'm done with it. I'm good on that. I'm heavily feeling that. Like, I'm good on it. Judgment. I'm good on it. The thing is, don't be too strong for your own good, though. Don't do that. Right? Because the thing is with this, well, baby, you want to come? Come on. Come. Come on. What's with you looking at me like you want to fight all these days? Come on. You seriously want to be beefing me? You not feeling it today neither? No? Strength and the judgment. I said somebody got it in their pocket. Don't be too much in your ego. Don't be too prideful. First of all, somebody may be trying to apologize to you and you may feel like, I'm good on you, fam. Like, I needed that apology when I was 8 years old. I would have loved that apology 10 years ago when I was taking care of your kid. You feel me? Like, I needed that apology would have been A1 6 months ago. You feel me? Like, for again, you know, for everybody, because this is a general reading. So for everybody, this is going to be a different time, right? A different time, a different situation. But there is this feeling of somebody, and this is the thing, right? Because somebody is not necessarily receiving the apology because they feel like the person apologizing isn't genuine, which is cool, right? But it's not up to us to decide if they're genuine or if they deserve it. That's where the judgment, that's why I said the judgment energy is in somebody's pocket. It's interesting because I've been talking lately about how we've been on here for 5 long ass years doing this shit. Judgment. Yesterday we were talking about the majors and how on this platform 5 years in, we've basically touched base and broke down the energies surrounding the majority of the majors, right? This one has a special place for us in this platform because this was the first one that we broke down together. Like, if you go back to our early content, especially like the first lives that we did together, this was the card that kept coming out. Even when we first got on Patreon 4 years ago, this was the one that will always come out. And we stood for this energy for maybe about the first like year and a half. We kept talking about discernment. We kept talking about ascension surrounding this, discernment surrounding this. We kept talking about how the judgment card, it wasn't until the end of our reign with the judgment card that we didn't realize together that the judgment card wasn't for us to decide. The judgment card for a lot of people is very triggering, this energy, because this ultimately speaks of like forgiveness, right? But it also speaks of the judgment that we cast onto other people and the judgment that's casted onto us, because nobody's infallible. Everybody has a fault. Everybody is a bad guy in somebody's story, right? Now, I said this 5 years ago. It's not up to us to decide somebody else's fate. So if somebody is coming to you and they telling you, yo, my bad for how I made you feel, my bad for how I left that baggage on your steps, my bad for how I signed the deal. I said I was in this shit with you and then I abandoned you. I left you for dead. My bad. even if this person that's apologizing don't mean it, I always tell y'all, fuck these people, yo. Because the journey is yours. It ain't about these people. So even if these people is being phony in their apologizing and in their reclaiming or in their healing journey, even if these people are half-assing this shit, that's cool for them. Judgment, karma, the universe, God, whatever you believe in is going to get them. Karma don't miss a name. Karma don't miss a face, right? And so if you have that faith, because we saw that Three of Wands, right? If you have that faith, which you do, because this came out with the Page of Pentacles, and I said, this isn't somebody who's learning how to have faith. This is somebody who's finally learning why the fuck they've been able to maintain this faith blindly for as long as they've been able to maintain it. This is somebody who has been moving, and they could have been grimy a long time ago. And I don't know if I'm talking to somebody in regard to a specific situation, because for some of us, which this is a thing on this platform, for a lot of us, shit, messages come in like this, and it's like, shit, this resonates with me personally, like in my personal life, in my romantic field, in my job life, like this hits in a bunch of different ways, right? Because it just feels like somebody just, because I keep hearing, I could have been grimy. I could have been grimy. I could have did you dirty. I could have, but I didn't. But I didn't. And that's where the Three of Wands comes in. This is, I should have. This is, I should have did you dirty. What you did to me, how you played me, how you played in front of my kid. Like, I should have really did you dirty. I could have really cleaned this shit with your host. Like, this is the energy too. And we picked up on this maybe like a few nights ago, actually. Where the energy came in, and it was in a personal reading. It wasn't in a live. This is what I mean. My capacity, I be doing too much. But in a personal reading that I did last week on the 8th, actually, I did a personal reading, and the energy came in to where it was like, yo, you could lie on me all you want. Lie on me, try to get people to hate me, try to get people to not work with me, try to get people to not fuck with me, to not trust me. Cool. But don't, know your limits. Know your limits, because the minute that I turn around and I open my mouth and I speak the truth, it's going to hurt you more than all your lies could ever have tainted me. You want to continue speaking lies about me? Cool. But one day, because everybody got their limits, one day I'm going to open my mouth and speak the truth, and it's going to do you in. So somebody was at peace in that personal reading that I did for somebody. The energy was somebody was at peace because they knew. They were secure. And like, this motherfucker been talking about me for years. This motherfucker been trying to do me in for years. I don't know if it's a family member. I don't know if it's an ex-partner. I don't, business, romantic, whatever, right? Because for everybody it's going to be different. But they also bringing me back to, with the judgment and the strength, right? Because this right here also brings me back to someone feeling like, I feel like something was unfair, which is interesting because every time I'm thinking that thought, the first thing that comes into mind is like, life ain't fair, right? You got to keep it pushing. You got to move on. I don't think that spirit's telling me that. I think that's somebody's attitude. That's been somebody's attitude of like, but, and again, so if I'm talking to you, if this resonates, the message for you specifically, because it feels very specific, it's like, you got to start giving yourself grace. Because when things happen and it's fucked up, it's okay to be sad about it. It's okay to be hurt about it. It's okay to be disappointed about it. It's okay to have ill feelings behind it. I think that somebody had a lot of unjust shit pop off. And this is in every scope. This is like the childhood may have been fucked up. The personal relationships, the bonds may have been fucked up. There may have been a lot of trauma bonding, a lot of the friendships, because somebody's making me feel like the way I show up, they don't show up. And I never understood why. So this is like somebody in regard to their parents, somebody in regard to their friends, right? Their family members, blood, relative, family, right? Because somebody, and the thing is that somebody's making me feel like, but as quick as that thought comes in, like, yo, this was fucked up, what I went through. As quick as that comes in, somebody is the same person is like, yeah, fuck it. Life is fucking up. Keep it pushing. But that ties in with this. Don't let your pride fuck you over. Because if you keep operating that way, you're never gonna... I know you not fucking with that tree. I know you not fuck... I just gave you a whole compliment yesterday. I see you looking at me. Don't fuck with the tree. Come here. Yo, I know I be looking crazy on here, crazier on here talking to my cat, but like the bitch understands me, I promise you. Because the way she walked away from the tree, and she's trying me because she knows I'm not paying her no mind. So she's like, oh, perfect opportunity. My grandmother's not even clocking me. She's wrong. She's wrong. The way I be on this live stream though, like they don't pay me enough. They don't. They don't. Somebody needs to allow themselves the space to grow. The grace, that's what I was saying. The grace to grow. Because the thing is that this energy has a lot of potential. It's judgment and it's strength. There's a lot of resilience here. But what's the point of having all that resilience? What's the point in being that resilient if you're not going to allow yourself the space to actually have anything to be resilient from? Does that make sense? It's like you're so busy being strong that you're not allowing yourself the space to be resilient. That's a better way to word it. Because in order to be resilient, you gotta actually feel some shit. You gotta actually endure some shit. You gotta actually go through some shit. You feel me? And I think that someone has gone through shit, but I don't think they've given themselves the grace enough to actually sit with what they're going through. This is, for example, right? Because I don't want to stay on this too long because I got more cards that fell. But for example, this is somebody who's like, yo, when I was 6, my pops beat my ass so bad and then left me for 3 days. I didn't have nothing to eat. I was eating bread. And then by the time he came back and knocked out, I was damn near alone for a whole week by the time he woke up again. And I never got over that. Like I never processed that. Because then the day he woke up and then it's kind of like shit went back to normal. He went back to work. We didn't talk about it. We didn't talk about what happened. I never told nobody what happened. It's like that. It's like that. And this happened when you were 6, but now you're fucking 46 damn near. And it's something that still fucked you up. It's something that affected you in regard to like when you started to date, right? When you started to date, what ended up happening was you overcompensated because you never wanted to be the person that abandoned someone else. And so all your partners that you've ever been with have been people who have been extremely codependent in a way where I want to be that superhero. I want to be that person that's going to maintain, that's going to take care of, that's going to give, that's needed. I want to be the person that's needed because when I was young, I was discarded. I was disregarded. And because I never healed that, right? I ended up learning how to mask it, which is how I ended up picking the partners I've ended up picking. And it's become a domino, right? It's like a domino reaction because then what happens after that? Now I'm in toxic ass situations with motherfuckers that I don't even like, let alone don't love, right? Because we're bonding over the trauma, right? This is either because as someone who's like a giver, what you're going to attract is someone who's a taker. It's just the ebb and the flow. It's just how things go. But can you really blame someone who's going to take when all you're going to do is offer? You really, I mean, you know, we're playing the devil's advocate here. You can't really blame them. And for a long time, I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, we were in a situation where it's like, or in situations, because this may have played out with more than one person and not just romantic. This could even be like your own family, the father that abandoned you when you were 6, but then now you grew up and now you're taking care of this motherfucker, even though you despise them and resent them. Why? Because of the feeling of wanting to be needed, because when you were younger, you were fucking disregarded. You feel me? So it doesn't have to be romantic, but there is a chain reaction here, a domino reaction rather, of like, this is playing out, not just with one person, not just in one cycle, not just with one situation. Like it's played out time and time and time again. And this message The way that they showed me the judgment, someone putting it in their pocket from the beginning. When I first seen this, I felt to myself, take it out the pocket. Take it out. You ever go visit somebody in jail, right? You gotta like empty out your pockets. Them just gotta be inside out. Like that's what spirit is waiting for before you walk in, before you start your journey, before you start your healing. Everything needs to be on the table. Whatever you have in your pockets, any baggage, any remnants, any residue from anything, like it needs to be out your pockets because you can't be helped. You can't be seen with anything still in your pockets. That's what I was trying to say. And I got the Seven of Pentacles, which the trigger, bro. Cause why? Why the fuck? I don't like this. Seven of Pentacles has really triggered the fuck out of me in the last like 6 months. And only because it's not a negative thing. It's just my own shit of like, the Seven of Pentacles is a lot of work. First of all, if we're talking about Pentacles, we could be talking about time. And in regards to time, Pentacles is the slowest moving energy. So we're talking years, 7 years, right? And maybe it's not something that you've done for 7 years, but we're talking about 4 years. For years, something has been established where it's like, every day I show up, every day I do the job, every day I get this done, every day I get a small token of the appreciation, if that, and every day I go home and every day I do the same thing. The next day I do the same thing over. And the next day, and the next day, and the next day. And it kind of looks like that revolving door where you're not getting anything in return. Not that you do things to get stuff in return, but I mean, going through something for years and just, it's almost like tunnel vision. It's like, it's just happening. And you don't even realize that things shouldn't actually be this way, right? Because I shouldn't just be giving energy, time, resources, whatever. So for the last few months, the Seven of Pentacles has triggered me because it's the energy of giving and building and cultivating something, relationship, a business, bonds, whatever, and not really seeing the fruit of your labor. The thing is, right, though, with the Seven of Pentacles is that even now, as I'm saying this, it's actually 7 Pentacles. And so if we're talking about currency or if we're talking about time, are you not getting anything back in return for your investment? Because if this is an investment, you're investing 7 Pentacles. That's a lot. It's more than 6, it's more than 5, it's more than 4, it's more than 3. It's a lot. It's actually only 3 away from the 10. And so the feeling behind the Seven of Pentacles is every day I get up, every day I bust my ass, every day I come home, every day I get a small token, and every day I get up, and every day I go to work, every day I bust my ass, and every day I get that small token. I think somebody has been in tunnel vision, but I don't think that's actually what's going on. I think if you was to stop before you even go into work, before you even get your day started, if you was to stop, that's the message. That's the message. If you was to stop, take time, make the time for yourself. Because nobody says that you have to be this robot. Nobody says that you have to be doing something the way that you've been doing it. You can actually stop. You can actually wake up an hour earlier and take time for yourself. You can actually take a fucking day off. You can actually go to work and do your job and not their jobs because they choosing to sit and play fucking Candy Crush all day. Like, somebody here has taken on more than what they were supposed to by default. But again, it brings me back to the message of, can we really blame the people who are taking? A taker is going to take. DMX said it. You trust a liar to be a fucking liar. You trust a thief to steal from you. You trust a cheater to cheat on you. So what do you trust a taker to do? Take and take and take, because they're leeches and that's all they know. But as a giver, because whoever I'm talking to is clearly a giver. A giver, they're telling me physically, romantically, sexually, emotionally, financially. Someone's a giver, someone's a provider, someone is, that's their love language, I guess, right? As a giver, it's your responsibility to make sure that you're maintaining the balance, which I'm now thinking about the Libra energy that came out before. which is interesting because, again, I'm not the astrologer here. That's, I was going to say Shayna because that's her name, but her handle is Crystalline. So hit her up because, like, I don't know shit about the astrology aspect here. I'm just feeling it. That's it. That's all, right? But the energy for Libra did come up, and that is the balance, maintaining that balance. And the whole message is bringing me back to that. Someone has to, the Seven of Pentacles, even for me personally, feels very draining because it's depleting. Every day, the same shit. Every day, the same shit. But it's like, bro, it's the same shit that you've signed yourself up for. Even if it's at work. Your job title says this is your job title. There's no... you work a fucking register. They hired you as a cashier register. Why the fuck are you doing inventory? Why the fuck are you doing sales? Why the fuck are you doing front desk? Like, that's not in your job title. The customers is wilding out. That's their problem. Talk to HR. I don't know what to tell you. The phone number's right there on the glass window, Bookie. Can't help you. They don't pay me enough for that. That's not what I'm here for. And until they pay me for that, that's not my job. There's no reason why, if I'm hired as a driver, right? There's no reason why I'm gonna now, because I'm a driver for somebody else's company. So now why am I worrying about the schedule or the fucking route that I'm on, or making sure that certain things that I need, certain tools that I need are in the truck? Like, that's not my responsibility. I'm not the owner of the company. If I show up to a location and it's a white glove service and they didn't tell me that this shit costs $500,000, they just told me get it here, get it there, get it the fuck out of the warehouse. That's what I did. Whatever happens, happens. If there's something that's wrong, yo, call my boss. This is my boss's name. This is first, last name. This is his number. This is 9 to 5. You can catch him in the office. Other than that, I can't help you. It's okay to do that too. It's actually, the older you get, the fact that I'm on live saying this is crazy work, but fuck it. We all here holding hands together in a big ass circle because, like, I feel you. The older you get, the more you realize, like, fuck these people. These jobs don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck how nice your boss is. If something happens to you, they will replace your ass yesterday. Fuck it tomorrow. If it ain't your business, they do not give a fuck. I promise you that. like, stop overexerting your energy, because that's what somebody's doing here. And this is in every facet. This is at work. This is at home. Same regard. If you have a friend that you've been friend with, however, you've been friends with this person however long, but it's always you reaching out. It's always you showing up. It's always you showing out. You look for their kids, but they don't even acknowledge yours. You got fucking tickets to this Disney on Ice, and you now all of a sudden looking, for their kids too, because, they would like to, you got a few extra tickets. But whenever they got shit going on, they never look for your kids. Stop depleting yourself for people that don't give a fuck. This is somebody needs to clean house, because the Seven of Pentacles, the reason why I went on a tangent, I didn't even pick the card up because it is irrelevant. That's how irrelevant the energy is. Devil energy came out with the Seven of Pentacles. That's why I went on the tangent that I went on just now for the Seven of Pentacles. This is Capricorn energy. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Something could happen in Capricorn season. Capricorn season right now is like 20 minutes away. The 21st, starting the 21st, we're in like cusp. So 21st, 22nd, 23rd, maybe even 24th. Any birthdays in those days or on those days, we're in the cusp of Sagittarius leaving, Sagittarius energy leaving, and Capricorn energy coming in. So this could be somebody stepping in to realizing this, coming up to Capricorn season. You could have Capricorn in your chart, or this could be happening at work, because Capricorn, the symbol for Capricorn is very much work orientated. But Capricorn, the card for Capricorn is devil energy. It's toxic. It's toxic. For some people, it's addiction. For other people, it's just negative fucking energy and negative habits. I'm sitting here. This is how you know, because, like, where's my child? It's 12 o'clock and she haven't walked through the door. She didn't really think I'm playing. Between her and my grandchild, aka the cat, playing with me. playing with me. Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, which Two of Pentacles, again, Libra energy. It's not technically because it's Earth energy, because it's Pentacles, but for me, it's Libra energy because it's two. It's the balance. It could also be juggling. Somebody could be trying to figure out what it is they want to do, what it is they are feeling called to do. Somebody's trying to figure out what they've been doing. Oh, somebody's trying to make sense of what's been transpiring. Somebody has been either extremely emotional, but they're not, or they don't feel like they're normally an emotional person, but they've been emotional lately, or someone has been more so angry lately, but they're not usually angry. It's something along those lines, because it feels like I'm trying to make sense of like what I need. What do I need? What do I want? And I'm doing this on my own because it's the Nine of Pentacles. So what's gonna make me happy? Someone's about to be on the Eat, Pray, Love shit. If you ever seen that movie. But this is definitely the energy of like someone who's trying to make sense of it. Someone who's trying to find out like what's the word, you know? We're about to call Izzy on live. Because where the fuck you at and why the fuck you playing with me? How about that one? Don't do me. Don't do me. Why this shit is so loud though? Have teenagers, they said. It'll be fun. Said nobody ever. Ever. The Chariot. The Chariot and the Six of Swords back to back is wicked, right? Because the Chariot tells me that someone needs to move forward or someone is moving forward, but the Six of Swords says the same thing. In fact, the Six of Swords is moving forward from something. I know she did not answer my call. Oh, so we fighting today. Got you. Heard you. No problem. Hold on. Okay. Forward movement. The fact that it's forward movement twice. I almost want to say somebody has like the fire under them, which I think Shayna, if I scroll up enough, which my screen froze now because I'm was trying to call Izzy, so I gotta wait a second, but I think Shayna said this about something with the Gemini, no, something with the retrograde, the Mercury retrograde, and how it's gonna have the fire lit under our ass. This is what I'm feeling here, because I feel like it's not just like I'm moving forward from something after something that was super toxic or something that was super dark, because that's the energy of the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is moving forward and leaving something behind. It's like going from choppy waters to smooth, calm waters, which is essentially the meaning, one of the actual meanings of the card. But then also, again, with the Cancer energy of forward movement, the Chariot is hauling ass. The Chariot isn't paying attention to nothing that they're leaving behind. They're moving forward. They're off this. Like, and the thing with the Chariot, the reason why it moves so fast, even though it's water energy, is Cancer, it's emotions. Somebody has finally emotionally detached from something. That's the message here. Because this is emotions, right? Wait, yeah, this is the emotions. This is the Chariot. Swords is intellect. Swords is mental. Swords, this is like someone may have been checked out from a relationship, romantic, platonic, don't matter. Someone may have been checked out from something emotionally for the longest. They weren't looking back. But I think someone was struggling to make sense of it in their head. Why did I stay this long? Why did I even get invested in this? Why did I love this person? Do I love this person? Why do I miss this person? Why did I, because if this is romantic, somebody, or even if it's not, because even if this is family, this is like a toxic parent, but you tried to get away from them at some point, but then you end up going back and trying to work things out with them. A baby mother, a fucking baby daddy, whatever this is, there's an energy of why? Like, I need to understand. Swords. I need to understand why I tried so hard for this, or why I thought I needed this, or why I thought I was nothing without this, or why I thought I was less than because I was moving forward or having to move forward without it. There's a sense of loss here, and I think that for a long time somebody was confused, thinking that they were losing something, when in reality they were gaining something by moving away. And I think at some point there was confusion with that, But I think now that someone's clear, like, I'm not losing anything by leaving this. I'm 10 minutes away. This guy made 3 wrong turns. This guy want to get fucked up is what he want to do. I said, hurry up. Tell him your mother got a gun. He's cool, though. I watched the GPS was that sent him the wrong way. Nigga, you lying. Stop playing with me. You got in that Uber late is what the fuck happened for real. That's what happens. Yo, with the teenagers nowadays, bro. Listen, that could be a whole fucking video. I'm not even gonna go into it, but this right here, this is somebody who's trying to make sense of it. This is somebody who's trying to make sense of, and this is a good thing, actually, because I'm like, damn, why are you being so hard on yourself? But then in a sense, there's also this energy of like, nah, this is necessary. Understanding this is necessary. Because it's one thing to say, yo, I'm just not feeling it. Cool. But like, identify why you're no longer feeling it, and more importantly, identify why you were in the depth of it, why you romanticized it, like why you thought you needed it, why you thought you were going to lose something by not having it. Identify the why for this before closing it out all the way. Only because if you identify the why, you ensure 12 on the clock that you won't repeat it moving forward. I hope that made sense, because the last card is the Tower. Identify the why before you close this out. And for a lot of us, this whole reading, this whole hour here, y'all know me, all right? The OGs especially, y'all know me. This is gonna go back. Fuck the relationships, fuck the family, fuck the kids, fuck everybody. The whole reason for me to even be on this platform is personal development. So I'm gonna almost always, every time, 99.9% of the time, bring these readings back to self. With the Tower here, this is the most beneficial crash out you're gonna ever experience. Like, if you've thought that you've had crash outs in the past, cool. But like this one, this is the mother of all crash outs. And I mean this in the most positive way. In the past, you may have crashed out and ended up depressed for 6 months. This crash out is almost, it's like, think of the butterfly going from the caterpillar. It's the metamorphosis. You go from the caterpillar to the butterfly. This is somebody who's like, oh, that was fucked up. That was hard. That was some shit. But like, what comes after, because they're literally telling me it gets greater later. I definitely believe that. Like, I'm a wholehearted fucking believer of that message. The Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Swords. That was the first message from the tarot. Somebody sees your potential. It may actually be spirit. It may actually be spirit. Collective. I love you guys wholeheartedly. And I fuck with you guys the longest way. I know we were super late tonight, but I figured this Saturday, so it's alright. That's the way I made sense with it in my head. But as I tell you guys all the time, don't let nobody's dusty ass son or daughter fuck with your energy. Please and thank you. Don't hesitate to curse nobody the fuck out either if you got to. Right? But have a good night. Have a safe night. If you out and parlaying, or anybody is in your vicinity drinking, don't let nobody drink and drive, because that shit is lame as fuck. Heard you? Heard you. We'll be back tomorrow with day 15. I want to say si Dios quiere, but I feel like Dios has the foot in my ass and it's like, stop playing with these people and get your ass on the live. I heard you. I got you. Tomorrow I'm gonna look human. I promise you. Peep game. That's my kid walking in. The threats be working with these teenagers. Don't let this soft ass generation fool you. That gentle parenting shit don't work. I promise you. Yo, Bonquisha, you want to say bye to the peoples?
I'll say, do you want to say hi to Gigi?
To who?
Gio.
Yo, Giovanni. Me and you, we gonna have a chat right now. As soon as I get off this live stream. Nah, because you on my shit list from yesterday, fam.
What I do?
Oh, I was hearing you when y'all was on live with your little homeboys and how you was talking to my daughter. I'm not appreciating that.
Yo,
No. You gotta look out for my kid. That's what you gotta do.
Bro, that's just how I am. That's how I am with everybody.
Nah, but she's not everybody. So we're not gonna do that. You got a little sis her or like Booski, whatever y'all got going on. She you gotta take care of. Not throw under the you know how little boys when they like girls and they be picking on them and shit? Not that. We not doing that. We too old for that.
I'm crying.
You feel me?
Bro, I'm telling you, I be doing that with everybody. Like,
But she not everybody though.
Like with all my friends.
Nah, but she's not everybody though.
Bro, hold on. But like with my best friends too.
I don't care. She not everybody though.
I mean, yeah,
She's a rare gem. You heard?
Yeah, you right.
I know
That's
I'm
how true
right.
it is. That's
Oh
how true
shit,
it
the
is.
thumbs up. Anyway, I'm live. I love y'all. I fuck with y'all the long way.
Hi guys, bye guys.
They were wondering where the fuck you was at. They was about to send out the hitters. You heard?
Send out the hitters is crazy.
Yeah, because we called you on FaceTime and everything and you forwarded us, fam.
What? When did you call me?
I called you.
When did you call me? I didn't get no call from you.
Oh, she ain't get no call.
I
from me.
didn't.
Look,
What time?
12:07 a.m. Bukiana.
Oh, I was already on the phone with Gio, so I didn't.
You're
didn't
mad
pop up.
Puerto Rican and loud.
Sorry. I was on the phone with Gio, so I didn't pop up down.
What? Oh, you beastin'. She just hit me for the snow caps. I love you guys. I fuck with you guys the longest way. Now I could go to sleep because Bukiana is home. I'm out of here.
I love
What
you
is
guys.
this? Where the fuck you got this?
I just bought it today.
Where's mine? I just spent 18 years getting you everything I got myself.
You don't even know how much money I spent today. It's actually not that bad. I thought I was gonna spend more, but
Carla be spending like a band at the phone, bro.
I'm done. I'm done with these Tauruses. I love you guys, and I fuck with you guys the longest way. We'll be back mañana. God gonna make sure. He gonna make sure. Because today I almost didn't come live.
I love you guys. Bye. I'm gonna text it.
Please.
Bye. Mwah.
Not your crusty ass.